YouTube, live across the world. It's GavsWeatherVids for a Tuesday evening, and goodness gracious me, we're hearing rumours. We're hearing rumours about an epic EC12 that's turned up. So we'll obviously be looking at 12s now for this, but the primary reason we're here for it tonight is that, well, we are going to be doing a snow watch because there's a risk of some significant, maybe disruptive, UK snow on the hashtag UK snow even on the way on Thursday and into Friday. So we're going to look at that. We're going to do like a snow watch, maybe in some disruptive snow, but we will have a look at the 12 days. We will have a look at itchy days. We'll have a look at that amazing, well, supposedly, I've not seen it myself, but like what everybody's saying, is an amazing EC12Z run. So lots to look forward to, lots to get through for this one. Where's Gav? Is everything working, Rich? Is it all working? I think it's all working. We're live, aren't we? I'm not sat here chatting to myself. No, so lots to get through, lots to look forward to. At 97, nearly 100 concurrent viewers. We've been here for less than a minute. And nearly 100 concurrent viewers, 116 concurrent. I think it's going to be quite a big live stream. That's a suspicion, just a guess, and it might be. So we'll give everyone a little bit of time to get in, and then we'll start having a look at Snow Watch. A little bit later on, probably about 10 past, quarter past 7. The 12Z, of course, the EC run will be the climax to this particular live stream. Gav knows how to climax, so that will be... Oh, it's a bit early for that, isn't it? No, Gav knows how to end the live stream, you know, with an interesting end to it. So we will be having a look at that as the last thing we do. It was Kieran, Gav, take a look at full 360 on Mr. Salah for ECM. It is utterly bonkers. I will, my friend, don't worry. We will be looking at that as our climax tonight. Right, nearly 150 concurrent viewers, 26 likes on green. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. It would be absolutely amazing if you can do that. Remember, everyone, I'm going to tone down the double entendre because it's been late, but remember, nobody does it like that. So if you wonder what the hell am I watching, what the hell is he on about, just remember, nobody does it like Gav, alright? Nobody does it like Gav. Like, there are lots and lots and lots of weather channels that are really amazing. They're wonderful channels. They're better than me. You know, so many weather channels have taken what I do right to, like, the next level and level up. But nobody does it quite like Gav does it, alright? But I will tone it down from here on in. Right, so let's start going through the live chat. So first we've got to shout you out. And then, of course, we'll start doing so much. So, first person it was a train and later show, Laura. Hello to you, Laura. She's been on a live stream tonight. We've got Alf in with us. It's going to be a big live stream. I haven't got time to shout everybody out, by the way. But, you know, not shout. I will try and shout as many people out as I can, but I've missed every message. I'm going to the bottom of live chat. What I mean is I haven't got time to take questions. It's going to be too big a live stream, I think, for that. Hello to Alf. Good evening to you, my friend. Thanks for being on the live stream. We've got Alf here. Hello to you, my friend. Paul Gerling is on the live stream as well. Hello to you, Paul. My eyes are still pretty bad, so I'm struggling to see what you're saying, actually. Hello to Paul Gerling. Thanks so much for being on the live stream tonight. We have got Streets 777. Hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. Dandy is on the live stream tonight. Hello to you, Dandy. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. And Richard, my good friend Ricardo. Hello to the King of the Swingers, Richard Shaw. Thank you so much. ECM, wow. No spoilers, but interesting. Goodness gracious me, Rich. Gonna have a look at it later. Thank you so much for an amazing thumbnail tonight, Rich. I love it as well. Thank you so much, my friend. Hello to Aaron Tedham. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. We've got Explore the Outdoors here. Hello to you. 10k viewers. I think probably that's a little bit over the top, but maybe we might get to, I don't know, 400 concurrent, 300 concurrent, something like that. Be a big live stream anyway. Right, let's come down. Hello, SB. Going into SB. Where's SB? Hello to lovely Celestial with her spanner. Thanks for moderating on the live stream tonight, SB. And we've got Ashton Armstrong. Good evening to you, Ashton. Thank you so much for being here on the live stream. And Send It is here. Send It. Hello to Send It. Thank you so much to Send It. Thank you so much, Send It, for being on the live stream tonight. Unbelievable, my friend. How you doing, Matthew? Hope you're doing okay. Enjoy this winter, Matthew. They're not all like this. I promise you, they're not all like this. So make hay while the sun shines, my friend. Hello to Best Crazy Boy. So much being on the live stream. Unbelievable. Amazing. Right, let's come down. Hello to Sean Hazel. Good evening, Gav. Hopefully we get some sleet and snow as the storm pushes through Thursday into Friday along the East Coast. So I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. I think you might be in the warm sector there, but we'll see how the data's looking a little bit later on. Right, okay, let's come down. Hello to AM. Good evening to you. Thanks for being on the live stream tonight, AM. And who else is in with us tonight? Let's have a look. We've also got Nick Moore. I think it is Nick. Hello, Nick. I think South East Wales. I don't know. I'm just giving you a second name, but you probably don't even have. I think South East Wales may be in for battering for snow on Thursday evening. You could be well placed. Wales and Midlands looking like they're in pole position at the moment, but we'll see how the day's looking in a moment. We're getting close to 200 concurrent viewers, 56 likes. So again, please smash that like button. Everybody, I'll let you two know to join us live stream. Thank you so everyone for dinner. Hello, Kath Mills. Good to you. Thanks for being on the live stream tonight. We've got Neil. Firth, I think that is. So to you, Neil. Thank you so much for being here. And we've got Nathan Howe. Hello to you, my friend. Kieran Bushnell. Hello to you, amazing Kieran. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. Utterly insane and bonkers ECM 12 there. Goodness gracious me. Wouldn't that be incredible if it came off? Hello to Binsey, I think that is. Binsey York. Hello to you, my friend. So it's been on the live stream. We've got Sparky Peter. Great to see new names in the live chat, by the way. Always great to see new names in the live chat. Thank you so much for making yourself notice. We don't bite, so thank you so much to all of you. I still got the decorations up, by the way. I thought, because I'm always quite late. Richard, has his out with me, don't you, Rich, really? I'm always quite late putting the decorations up, you see. So I don't tend to put much about a week before Christmas. So I thought, well, this year I'll probably keep them up a bit longer. I know it's supposed to be bad luck, but I don't think keeping your decorations up makes much difference. So I'm going to keep my decorations and tree and everything up until the weekend. I think, why not? Still Christmas in the towers. Anyway, thank you to Jack Wilson for the subscription. Thank you so much, my friend. Hello to Bradley Williams. Good evening to you. Hello to Monty. We've got Monty Pio on the live stream tonight. We've got Max Harris in with us. Hello to you. York is going to pull a blinder in this snow. I tell you, you might be in a good position up there. Ray Lovell is in with us. Hello to you. Love it. Thank you for being on the live stream tonight, Raymondo. We've got James 1807. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. We've hit 200 concurrent viewers, 210 concurrent, 66 likes. I was wondering, please smash that like button. Everybody, let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. Thank you so much for doing that. Rich, how's your socks? I've actually got my red socks on tonight, Rich. My Star Wars socks. Yes, I have. Richard brought me a box of Star Wars socks at Christmas. Didn't you? I've got my red ones on today. Wouldn't it be seasonal? I'm still in Christmas mood, kind of. Right, okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we're going to be doing display caption probably about another 5 minutes or so. Just give it a little bit longer to get in, and then we'll start having a look at stuff. This is going to be an overly long live show. I don't want to keep here too long, but I will now some of you out before I start doing that. Some more of you, I should say. Oh, thank you so much, Sparky, for the super chat. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much to Sparky. That's great. Thank you so much. Hello to James 098. Hello to James. Moderator James here with Spanner as well. We've got SB. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Grab lighting about it. We're at 7 o'clock. We've got SB and we've got James moderating for us tonight. And moderators might pop in. Very busy in the live chat tonight. It's unbelievable. Okay, who else can I shout out? So we've got, Hey, I think it is. Hey there, UK. Hello to you. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. Telling me to turn it up. Wants me to turn up my do on some. Come back on Friday, pub live, and I'll do it for you there. But you got a sensible Gav. In theory, anyway, tonight. Hello to S-Bam. Hello to you. Thanks for being on the live stream tonight. We've got Kavik, I think that is. Hello to you, my friend. Jack Caldwell is here. Hello to you, Jack. Thank you so much for being here. Live through of the camera lens is with us, as is Daz Hay. Hello to you. Thank you so much, my friend, being on live stream. Explore the outdoors. Hello to you. Philip Sargent is here. Hello to you. D. Dans and Tom Elliott. Hello to you. Jacob Element is here as well. Unbelievable. Jack Caldwell. Maxfield is in the yellow weather warning. What do you reckon? So in Maxfield, I think you're going to be okay. You might be a little bit too far north if there's a final southward adjustment officer. At the moment, you look like you're in a pretty good position. Hello to Dave A. Thanks for being on live. You've got Ben Clark in with us as well. Unbelievable. Multi, hello to you, Multi. Thanks for being alive. Dodgy Banana is here. We've got Mark Bedford with us as well. Mark Bench is here as well. We've got Gav Mitchell. Hello to you, my friend. We've got Tales of the Unexpected of live stream tonight. Sean Partridge, no relation, is here as well. BJ, hello to you. Thanks for being on the live stream. It's absolutely unbelievable. So busy in the live chat, but I can't shout at it. But I'm so sorry. I'm coming down to the bottom of the live chat right now. So I'm now at the bottom of the live chat. Jay Speak, hi Gav, shout us out in Burnley. Hello to you, my friend. Shout out to Burnley, I should say. Callum Turley, hello to you, my friend. We've also got Jason Stebbins on the live stream. Stephen Howe is here. Everybody's here. So it's incredible. We're at 260. There are too many people for me to shout out. I'm so sorry that I have missed probably a lot of people in the live chat. But if you want to shout out, the way to do it, Mark Beresford, hello to you, my friend. Mark Berry, I should say. Gav, we should have a chance this week. Surely, I think so, my friend. So if you want to shout out, the way to do it is to give me a waving or thumbs up emoji or some kind of emoji to get my attention when I'll be able to see it. Kevin Hernandez vlogs who have done that, and Mark Corker as well. Hello to you. Thanks for being on the live stream tonight. So give me a waving or a thumbs up emoji. I'll be coming back to YouTube periodically as I'm going through data, and I'll shout you out and whatnot. Bart Bedford, what's the chance of Stoke Doncaster first? You may be a bit too close to the East Coast, my friend, but you're far enough north. I think you might be a bit close to the East Coast and pull in some moderated air from the East there. Hello to Bella, I think that is. Bella Holmes. Hey, Gav. Hello to you, my friend. Steve Carter. Hello to you. Thanks for being on the live stream tonight. Callum Turley. Hello to you, my friend. And we've got Risk UK. Hello to you. Thanks so much for being on the live stream. And, yeah, ECM, quite interesting, isn't it, tonight? Mark Johnson, hello to you. Evening, Gav, currently on the way down to London on a very delayed train to Heathrow Airport, flying out to America tomorrow. We're going to have a lovely, lovely time, an amazing time in America, my friend. So, you know, you're going to miss the cold and the snow, but you're going to America, so you're going to have a wonderful time. Stay safe, my friend. Hello to PDM Future, good evening. Thanks so much for being on live stream tonight. Okay, Belfast is here. Good evening to you, my friend. Okay, right, I'm going to crack on. So if I've missed anybody out, and I have, then the way to get a shout out is have your give me a wave emoji, thumbs up emoji, and that's how you can do it. And that's absolutely awesome. But I reckon we'd better start bringing you data now. Heard to Dean Ball. Thank you so much for being on live stream. Wow, another live stream. Love it. It's like waiting for buses. Bloody ages and loads come at once. Ever since that live show I did in November, my friend, but a reaffirmation that everybody still wants me to carry on doing this. Then I'll be live streaming a lot more. The fact that the weather gods are also giving me something to work work with. Finally, after all of these years, the weather gods are giving me something that I can work with. Then that helps as well. So, yeah, I'll probably live streaming again tomorrow, actually. I'm going to do live today and live tomorrow leading up to this potential for disruptive snow on Thursday and into Friday. But now we're going to crack on. So it's been amazing. Thank you so much. Amazing to see so many of you with us tonight. No, I don't want to get rid of that. What am I doing? Amazing to see so many of you with us. But we're going to crack on now. Thank you so much, everyone. But it's been a wonderful live stream up to now. But now, it's time to bring you data. So we're going to do a mini 302 concurrent viewers. As we begin Snow Watch, we've got 300 concurrent viewers with us. Keep an eye on that concurrent viewer count. Be interested to see how high it gets. Realistically, our biggest live stream, hang on, let's just start display capturing. No, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. There we go, display capturing on this Tuesday evening. So realistically, our biggest live stream probably about 500 concurrent, maybe a bit more, but like we did some live streams in winter 2001, but potentially went to like 7, 8, 900 concurrent, but we was never sure, and we always thought that that wasn't a genuine concurrent viewer count. There was lots of strange things going on in the winter of 2020, 2021, but I won't go into right now because you don't need to know about that, but there's quite a lot of things going on during that winter. So I think realistically our biggest live streams up to this point, we would say probably about 500 concurrent. What do you think, SB? SB's still around. What do you think, SB? About 500 concurrent? That's probably what we thought was our biggest streams up to this point, wasn't it? So keep an eye on that concurrent. I don't think we'll get to 500 concurrent, but we might get to 400 concurrent. It's going to be epic and interesting to see. Kevin Hernandez vlogs at GavsWeatherVids. Good to see. Good to see you too, my friend. Right, okay, who's giving us a super chat? We've got Graham Dolan. Thank you so much, my friend, for your super chat. That is unbelievable. Thank you so much. Love it so much. Right, Mark Berry, ECM is mental. So we're hearing. SB, about 500 concurrent. Yeah, that's what I think, SB. That's what we thought, weren't it? Was like probably where we was during some of those epic streams in 2002. We'll never know, really, will we? But like that's what we thought, really, wasn't it? Anyway, let's keep an eye on the concurrent viewing count. Hello to Alan Newbury. Still don't know, do we, Gav? It's mental, this one. A lot of uncertainty, as ever, with snow in this country. Right, keep an eye on that concurrent viewing count. We've got 310 concurrent with 105 likes. Smash the like button, everybody. Let YouTube know your Joe stream. Thank you so much. And let's do this then. So we're starting off with Snow Watch. So this is the current situation. Trough of low pressure is moving in from the north, and a little bit disappointingly, this area of low got a big warm sector with it. So like that's the reason that despite being so very cold when we started today, a lot of places are actually just seeing rain, sleet, you know, and grapple and whatnot. The precipitation with this low isn't overly heavy though. Anyway, we get through to tomorrow. That low gets out of the way, leads us in this run of northern winter. Cold air starts to push back from the north. These are the fact charts by way of interpretations and multiplied forecasters at the UK Met. Cold air starts to push back from the north. Then into Wednesday night, Thursday, this occluded front comes across the country. That could deliver a little bit of snow as it moves in through the country. Occluded fronts moving into cold air tend to be a little bit better than warm front sometimes. So that might deliver some snow as it comes across the country. I think that will be quite weak. Now, that's the signs of trouble ahead, because then we have this occluded front going down to here and a developing area of low pressure along the jet stream. So that's when things start getting very interesting. So that gets us to midday on Thursday, and we've got this developing low just to the southwest. Now, the track of this low is going to be critical because there is quite a significant warm sector with the low. It's a triple point low, by the way, so we love a triple point. At GavsWeatherVids, always have done, always quite interesting. But heavier precipitation and the greatest chance of snow will be on, hold on, everyone, Gav Rising outside, of course, will be on and to the north of the triple point. So, what's the net making of this? So, there are various options what can happen with this, though. We might, on the track of it, there's still time, but we might take the low down into France. But I think that is a reduced risk now. We might move below through the channel. If we do, then it's more central, some parts of England and Wales that have the snow risk. We might move the low through Wales and the Midlands, in which case it's basically Wales and the Midlands get the greatest snow risk. Of course, we might send below up to northern England. If we do that, more of England and Wales comes into warm sector and consequently has rain. There will also be very strong winds and heavy rain with this area of low. That's how the UK Met has below at midnight on Friday. So the centre of below is just north of the channel across far southern counties. It means that the greatest risk of snow is on the northern and western side below, wrapped around the occluded front, and that's really going to be for Wales, the Midlands, and possibly some central southern parts of England as well. Also, in theory, eastern regions, but the issue you've got there is the air coming in off the North Sea might mean that it's mainly rain on the east coast, but you go inland a bit on this snow. Again, there is still time for the track of this low to change. It could be a bit further north of that. Not that far north, better get rid of that, haven't I? It could be a bit further north, the centre of it, through here. It could still be a little bit further southwards. Generally, these lows, as I say, tend to get trended southwards with time. But anyway, you see very tightly packed ice bars wrapped around that low. So not only will we be seeing heavy rain to the south and the east of below, potentially heavy snow to the north and west of below, we will also be seeing some very strong winds. So there is a risk of blizzards and drifting of the snow where we have the snow with this area of low. Also the risk of disruption, from storming conditions, trees being brought down and whatnot. It's also a bit of a horrendous feature, I'd say, that area of low pressure. The low moves out into the North Sea midday on Friday. We'll switch the windaroo back to a colder northerly we go. Friday will be a clearing up sort of day, but we get on into the weekend, and that's Saturday's facts chart. So it's a little bit of a transient ridge. Next low is waiting. The winds don't rule out the chance, but the next low might bring some more snow later on in the weekend. That's one to keep an eye on. And do we see a hint of a Scandi lurking up here? Yes, we do. Scandinavian high is lurking up towards the northeast. Could that be the trigger to turn things even colder into the second half of January? Maybe. Right, we're at 335 concurrent viewers. Massive live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for an incredible live stream. Thank you so much. Please smash that like button if you're enjoying it. So that's put everything into context of how this is working out synoptically. Now it's time to look at some data, though. Thank you to Connor Boone from a super chat. Thank you to Connor Boone. Gracious me, blast of the past is Connor, aren't you, my friend? Hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much for your super chat. Hello to Mango Tango. I love the username. At GavsWeatherVids, we'll also be discussing the wind threat in southeast Cornwall. UKV. We can have a look at wind data. Yes, of course we can. UKV is very prolific with 100-mile-an-hour gusts. We'll have a look at that in a moment then. And hello to Bradley Williams. Thanks for being on live stream tonight. Hello to Bella Thomas. Good evening to you, Bella. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, B! B's listening from work. Don't get into trouble, B. I don't want you getting told off for listening to me at work. But thank you so much for being here. I love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much. All right, okay. Hello to Mr. Monkey. Hello to you. And C. Martin. Hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. Right, okay. 163. Can count 142 likes. Please smash the like button. Back to put things into context then for what's happening. Now we've got to look at data. So let's start going through some of the model output. We'll start off, I think, with the generic GFS. Why don't we do that? So go to there. We go to there. We go to there. This is how the GFS is seeing things shaping up. So today's rain, snow, snow, wintry mix into the north. Right now, that will be dropping south. We'll see a lot of cold rain for England and Wales, which is a bit disappointing. This could have turned out to be a snow event for England and Wales, with only very subtle adjustment, as there's a bit of sleet mixed in, especially over high ground, mainly cold rain, probably ice on untreated pavements and whatnot, as it is pretty cold, you know, on the ground after all the frost recently. Lots of snow, of course, piling up over Scotland. Really serious situation evolving up there in some places. Now, we go through into tomorrow. And we've got that clue front out to the west. Now, the UK coming in from west. The GFS isn't making much of that. So just a band of light precipitation, mostly sleet and snow, though, for Scotland and northwest England. Otherwise, not much happening. And then we've got this major disruptive area of low coming up from southwest approaches through Thursday. So that's midday Thursday. Heavy rain into southwest England and southwest Wales. Starting to turn to snow through some parts of Wales. That snow risk extends from Wales into the Midlands then through the afternoon. Significant disruptive snow in places. Heavy rain further south. That is 6 p.m. tomorrow. Snowing like mad with blizzards through parts of southern Wales. Probably extending into the Midlands. Moving up into some northern parts of England as well. On the boundary there between rain and snow. Maybe it will say a snow be, but lots of heavy cold rain down in the south due to the warm sector. That's 9 o'clock in the evening. Snowing like mad through Wales into the north and the west Midlands, extending up into southern parts of northern England. That's where the risk of disruptive snow will be, particularly over elevation. I'd imagine 20 centimetres of snow could fall in some places. So that's getting on for it's over half a foot of snow with drifting and blizzard-like conditions, especially over high ground. Again, we can't discount the wet weather in the south and southeast. Watch out for localised flooding in most southern and southeast regions from torrential rain in those areas. Now, the snow risk begins to move further eastwards through the Midlands into early Friday. So even if you only have rain initially through some parts of southern eastern Midlands and East Anglia, it looks like the risk of heavy snow, these are vibrant colours, heavy snow risk then extending further eastwards through the Midlands in some eastern parts of England later on Friday. So, well, that looks pretty good for the towers, I have to say. By 6 o'clock in the morning, that low get out of the way into the Low Countries, taking its snow and rain risk with it, although snow does cling on to the eastern side right way through Friday morning, so don't discount that either. And even into the afternoon and Saturday evening, we've still got snow sort of in the east and in the southeast, actually, so that's a little bit of a turn up for the books. That low not clearing away all that easy. That's probably because it's being blocked by high pressure away to the east. Then we go through into Saturday night, which looks like a very cold and frosty night, and then Sunday into Monday. Look at this, another area of snow is heading in from off the Atlantic, so another snow event potentially there later on in the weekend. But we'll leave that introducing milder air though, probably, but we'll leave that alone for now. We're concentrating on Thursday and Friday. So that is like how the generic GFS is looking. Now we're going to have a look at a bit of high res and see how they are shaping up. So the first one we'll look at, I think, is Uppercase. Why not? And again, we see the current situation with Uppercase is to bring this wintry mix southwards and eastwards across the country. Mostly rain for England, where a bit more of a wintry mix further north. Snow for Scotland, significant disruptive snow for Scotland. That will all clear out the way later tonight into tomorrow. Mostly dry day. Then we've got that clear front coming across the country Wednesday night into Thursday, bringing a little bit of light rain and whatnot with it. And then, of course, we're into Thursday afternoon. The rain's piling into the southwest, and we see that rain turning increasingly to snow into the late afternoon at 3 p.m. across Wales, very wet further southwards. Now, what happens after that? Let's check it out. So, significant and disruptive snow there through Wales, the Midlands, up into northern England. Rain for East Anglia and some southern counties. That looks pretty good for the Midlands, I have to say. That is really a Wales and Midlands focused snow event there through the course of Thursday evening and Thursday night. Again, there will be drifting of the snow due to the strength of the wind. We find that rain, snow, wintry mix, they're moving more towards the eastern side of the country. And this is what I talked about the eastern region. The problem is to get snow with this that you bring the wind in from the North Sea. So along the east coast, that could just be a load of cold rain. Bit further inland, that could deliver some snow. Moving that precipitation away quicker than the GFS was showing, then we turn significantly drier then as we go from Friday and on into Saturday. Let's also have a look at the wind gusts with this area of low pressure. I think we better do that. Not only going to be like the risk of disruptive snow and the risk of disruptive rainfall, there will also be a risk of disruptive winds as well. So that's how we look 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. So we've got 105 mile per hour gusts, 105 mile per hour gusts just on the southwest approaches, 70 to 80 mile an hour gusts along the south coast. Relatively light winds still at that point, but the wind really starts to strengthen up as we go through into Thursday evening. Though widespread gusts there along the south coast in the channel of 70 to 80 mile an hour, severe gales, 50, 60 mile an hour gusts across those southern counties up into the Midlands. Remember, it's going to be snowing heavily parts of the Midlands, and we're seeing 40 to 50 mile an hour gusts there. So that is enough to cause significant drifting of the snow and probably blizzard-like conditions in some places, particularly over elevation. The strongest of the winds moving into the southeast corner, 60 to 70 mile an hour gusts, then out into the North Sea through Friday, and then we see lighter winds as we go from Friday into Saturday, which really will be a calming down period. Okay, 412 concurrent viewers. Massive live stream. There are 158 likes to stream. Please smash that like button. Brad Williams, wow. Please smash that like button. Everybody let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. Unbelievable. Got over 400. That's the biggest live stream we've done, I think, since the winter of 2020, 2021. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredibly busy in the live chat as well. It looks like you're having a great time. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving us some amazing live streams. Like, could we push this up further than 400 concurrent? Keep an eye on the concurrent view account, everyone. Right, okay, so that's the Uppercase model. Now, let's have a look at icon. Why don't we do that? See how that one is shaping up. So, no, that's wrong. So, we want to go back there, and then we want to go to there. Right, okay, so we go there, and because I've been doing this for a long time, isn't it? Know what I'm doing. Right, this is the icon, DWD from Germany, German model. So again, we've got that wintry mix coming southwards, a little bit better for some snowflakes. We're falling through parts of Midlands and East Anglia this evening, but really it's just a wintry mix there, snow up into Scotland. Then we turn drier through tomorrow, patchy rain, sleet, snow heading across the country through Wednesday night into Thursday. All eyes better on Thursday. So there's that heavy rain piling in to the south and southwest, turning to snow. Bit further northwards with icon. So I think the low's a bit further north, the warm sector's a bit further north. It means the snow risk is less for the Midlands. The North Midlands okay, like Buxton, Derbyshire, Staffordshire, you're doing okay. But like for Birmingham southwards, through the South Midlands and the East Midlands, for me, basically, that is a lot of cold rain. So this is still not completely decided. That's the Wales, North Midlands and Northern England focus snow event, with the warm sector a bit further northwards. Again, very strong winds wrapped around that low. The strongest of winds actually were always on the southern side of the low, to be honest. So the strongest of winds are through the channel along the south coast, really. But it is windy on the northern side of the low as well. Drifting blizzard conditions through the Pennines. But definitely further north, isn't it? With the low and the snow risk there. So go through in a Friday. Wintry mix then getting pulled southwards and eastwards as below moves out into the North Sea. Just seeing a lot of cold rain with that, to be honest. Away from like North Wales and North Midlands and Northern England anyway. Lots of cold rain. That's a bit of a turn up of the book. Adds a twist to the plot, doesn't it? I think we'll probably need to do another live stream therefore tomorrow evening. Below then gets out of the way. We're turning drier through the course of the weekend. And then again, a bit stingy with Icon for snow at the weekend as well. So just a band of cold rain coming across the country. Snow only for Scotland there. Saturday into Sunday. Well, you never discount the Icon. It's a good model. And sometimes it goes off on a tangent and has things, has everything right. Okay, WRF coming up next. Once again, everybody, if you are enjoying this live stream, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much for doing that. Thank you so much for being here on the stream with us tonight. I always think these scenarios are when GavsWeatherVids comes into their own. Like, we're year-round. I'm here all year round. Most people disappear in April and whatnot, but I'm still here, and I love being year-round broadcasting, but like I always think it's these particular moments that the channel comes into its own and that. So I thank you all so very much for being here. Anyway, right, let's have a look then, and please give us a like on stream. Right, let's have a look then. So again, we've got this wintry mix between southwards and eastwards tonight with WRF, leaving us with snow piling in across Scotland. Then we're turning drier as we move on through the course of tomorrow and into tomorrow night. Could be quite cold actually tomorrow night again, with widespread frost and ice potential, but we have got a band of cloud and light sleety bits and pieces, maybe a bit of snow, a few snow throwers coming in from the west as well. But then all eyes are on that low to the southwest. So that's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Heavy rain in the southwest, start to turn to snow through southern parts of Wales. And well, this is further south with the snow risk, so significant heavy and disruptive snow through Wales, the Midlands, some snow getting up to northern parts of England as well. Heavy rain in the southeast corner. That looks particularly focused again on the Midlands, I have to say. Bristol, Wales and Northern England, but worse of that is like Bristol to the Wash, I would say. I'm in good position with that to significantly further south with the snow there compared to where Icon has it. The snow risk later on in the early hours of Friday, probably a bit further eastwards, even some significant and disruptive snow suggested there for the capital. I think in the early hours of Friday morning, down across London, significant disruptive snow through there. No, sorry, when I thought the phone was ringing. By the way, I've had my internet restored today. I've had my landline, I've my broadband restored. So I've got to start remembering to unplug my phone, don't I? Well, I'm live streaming. I haven't had to worry about that since the start of December. But no, I've been restored. My service is restored. Anyway, we find that snow pulling out into the North Sea on Friday. Think will be coming down on Friday, but could be a wintry mix down the eastern coastal fringes. Blimey, 434 concurrently, the 200 likes on the stream. Hello to XX Font. Gav, give us a wave. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. Dodgy Banana thought that was funny, I think. Hello to you, my friend. Right, okay, so that's that one done. Now we're going to move on let's move on, shall we, to UKV. Here we go. High-res model from the UK Met Office. So again, this is current scenario. We've got this wintry mix coming south and eastwards, mostly rain, could be a bit of sleet and whatnot, mixing it across England and Wales. Some quite heavy precipitation with that. We'll wash away the snow that fell the other night here in the town. It was a little bit disappointing, but never mind. We go through the early hours of Friday. Well, I think getting cold again, so it could be icy start tomorrow morning, could be an ice rink. And again, we see the snow showers up in the north as well. This band of rain from the occluded front coming in Wednesday through to Thursday. That fizzles out as it does so. Brings a little bit of sleet and maybe some snow. Otherwise, not much happening with that. And then on into Thursday. So here's the rain piling up from the southwest, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Snow into Scotland. That rain started to turn to snow, particularly again through Wales and the Midlands there, and up into northern England. There's quite a bit of mixing that's going on with that, though. So that's toned the snow risk down a little bit, although it is still a heavy show through Wales into the northern Midlands and up into northern England. Otherwise, it looks like there's quite a lot of cold rain that's going on with that low. So that is more like Icon, I think. The snow risk is a bit further northwards. And not consistently snow. It's like rain, then turn to sleet, then turn to snow, then maybe back to rain, then back to snow again, maybe through large portions of the Midlands. Wales is doing okay there, as is the north and the northwestern Midlands, again, Staffordshire, Derbyshire, those sort of areas doing fine. Up into the Pennines, also doing fine. These eastern regions, again, because the wind's coming up the North Sea, there it's more of a wintry mix and whatnot. And then that band of rain sinks so gradually edges away through the course of Friday into Saturday, turning drier and colder, and then on into Sunday. More wet weather coming in from the Atlantic. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, starting to turn to snow again across Wales. Could that deliver a snow event for areas further north and east later on Sunday? Again, inconclusive and to be determined. Let's have a look at the wind gusts with UKB, and then we will go through the 12s there. Time is getting on, and then we will get the live stream wrapped up. So where am I going? Wind gusts. There we go. So this how the wind gusts are shaping up with this storm on Thursday as well. So again, we see very substantial, severe winds in the far southwest. We've got everybody living down in Cornwall, watch out. This is getting 100 mile an hour gusts into Cornwall there with that area of low pressure, and around those channel coasts as well. Stormy in the far south and southwest. More widespread inland wind gusts as we go through the course of Friday, Thursday night into Friday. More widespread inland gusts, again 40-50 mile an hour, so very strong winds up to gale force, potentially with those gusts. Again, that could give drifting blizzard conditions where we have the snow, especially on elevation. Strongest winds always to the southern side of the low, so particularly along the south coast, 70 to 80 mile an hour gusts look possible through there. Things calming down gradually through the course of Friday and on into the weekend. The wind gradually starts to drop out. Looks severe, does it? Looks quite significant. Send It thinks UKB is doing a bad job here. Do you think so, Sandy? You think UKB's got too much rain there? Maybe. But it adds like a twist to the tail. I think what it basically means, I quite like Uppercase. I think Uppercase probably has rain. Uppercase tends to, I would say Uppercase is quite stingy with snow, but in these situations, I always think Uppercase does quite well. So that's the one I'm kind of rooting for. And, we'll see how it works out. I wouldn't discount anything at the moment. This is still 48 hours away, and the exact track of that area of low pressure is the critical factor, and there might be a final last minute shift northwards. I would think more likely it's a final last minute shift southwards though. Though I think what it all means is that we're going to do snow watch again tomorrow, so we'll be back same time, same place, all of us tomorrow. How does that sound? Now, before I go, because we've heard so much about this evening, we've got to look at the 12s then, and this is going to be the climax of the live stream. Of course it will. So, here we go then. We're going to start off with the high resolution. No, not high resolution. Well, kind of high-ish resolution. We're going to start off with the UK map 12Z. So, then we're going to finish with the East Shem, of course, which is heard. We've heard it's absolutely epic. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been an amazing live stream. Not quite done yet, though. So, this is how the UK map Euro run is looking for midday on Friday. Low pressure, that storm is clearing away into the low countries, leaving us back in a run of cold northerly winds. Then we find low pressure trying to come in from off Atlantic weekend, slowing down as it does so and runs into the cold air. There's a chance of rain and snow through the course of Sunday into Monday. Then we're into a milder push of winds from the southwest. That's the setup by next Tuesday. So low pressure looks like it's starting to slip southwards again, possibly heights rising to the north and to the northeast. Then Icon It's looking like this. Again, below, moving out into the southern North Sea as we're going through into Friday, leaving us with what will be a very cold and pretty strong northerly wind. Into the weekend, we bring low pressure in off the Atlantic quicker with Icon, so not much of a battle, means there's less of a snow risk as we establish into what looks like a very mild southwesterly as we get through to the early part of next week. So that's a complete flip around. We could be talking about double-digit temperatures through the early part of next week with the wind coming up from Portugal. Blimey. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look at the 12Z GFS. Again, we've got that low pressure heading out into the low countries on Friday. Leaves us in that run of northerly winds. We've got a ridge building through the country, delaying the arrival of a milder air. So GFS looks better for a chance of a snow event, I think, again on Sunday into Monday. However, eventually the wind does start to shift into a milder sunny, but it's really struggling. That low's really struggling. And the reason it's struggling is that heights are building to the northeast. So below is being blocked in its progress there. So having the 12Z GFS having a really amazing go at getting like a proper Scandinavian high together. I don't think it's going to quite come up, but it's enough to slow the Atlantic down a lot anyway. And so the upshot is that we might get some more snow Sunday into Monday. Next week looking milder, wetter and windy. That low is still there though, or the high I should say, Scandinavian high, still there to ease. And by the time we get through to the end of the 12Z, looks like that high pressure is starting to take over. So what do we make of that? That's the 22nd of January. Lots of high pressure away to the northeast over Scandinavia and back into western Russia. Not going to take that much more, I don't think, to see the wind pulling around to the east there. Looks poised. And then GM. Again, if you enjoy this live, please like, share, subscribe. Make sure you're going for doing that. Drop a comment. Let's know. I'll stream what you think. And don't forget to tell your friends, your family, your neighbour, your doctor, your vicar, your colleagues, your co-workers, your customers, and your mother-in-law to subscribe to our channel. Make sure you're doing that. We are poised soon to get to 21,000 subscribers. So we've probably got upon about 90 subscribers now to get to 21k. You could give us a sub. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. GavsWeatherVids is still the biggest independent UK-based weather channel on YouTube. Probably not for much longer, but for the moment, we cling on to that by our fingertips. So thank you so much, everyone, for getting us almost to 21,000 subscribers. Okay, GM takes that low pressure away to the east and builds a ridge to our northeast through the weekend. Slows the onset of this low, bringing its milder conditions in from off the Atlantic. So the upshot of that could be some snow again Sunday and on into Monday. We do eventually draw in a milder southwesterly. Notice again, pretty decent Scandinavian high up to the northeast there by the middle part of next week. Just a bit too much energy coming in from off the Atlantic, but you know, it's very close. I have to say it's very close this by the middle of January to building up a proper Scandi and bringing a wind around to a colder easterly. Will be milder next week though. And then the ECM isn't fully out, so for that we've got to go to, I believe, Matricilla .fr. Now we've got all sorts of ECM runs here. So which one? Do we go with that one? That's out 360. Right, which one are we going to? I wonder. I've got to do RF up if nothing else. Let's try that one. Okay, I think that may be the one that's focused on Western Europe, isn't it? So many ECM runs. Blimey, that's the generic, out to 240 hours. Then we're going to advise me, which one are we looking for here on the menu? Which one do we go to? ECM, that is like the AI version of the ECM, I think. So is it that one? I wonder if it's that one. Right, okay. I should have got this sorted out earlier on, shouldn't I, really? Where should we going to there, everyone? Still nearly 400 good co-viewers. Unbelievable. We've been here for nearly an hour. Isham do have CEP. Oh, hello to Shahid. Hello to Shahid. Thanks for being on live stream. Tonight, Shahid. Nearly 400 co-viewers. Been here for nearly an hour. That's absolutely incredible, isn't it? Right, Kieran, where are you? Where's your... Isham do have CEP 9 kilometre. Gav, right, okay, ECMWF, CEP 9 kilometres, so it's that one then, isn't it? And then I guess we have got to go to, because that's going to precipitation forecast, so with that we're going to go to there. It's a good job I know what I'm doing, isn't it, really? MSC Bernard, maybe. Right, okay, I think we're there. I reckon we're there. What do you think, everyone? Does that look about right? That's America. UK, we have a look about, I guess, in Dev. Let's start off with Northern Hemisphere. Okay, that looks all right, doesn't it? That's about there or thereabouts. So, we're starting off right now, but off low power. This is the climax of our live stream, everyone. Been an epic live stream. Biggest live stream I think we've done. Oh, certainly one of the biggest since the winter of 2021. Probably one of the biggest live streams we've ever done. Been absolutely amazing. Thank you. I'm just going to show you, thank you so much, everyone, from the bottom of my heart. Thanks so much for an amazing stream. We're just going to show you this as the climax of the live stream, and then we're going to get things wrapped up. So, here we go, then. ECMJF12 there. We've heard it's epic. Let's see how it's shaping up. We've got that trough low dropping through the country tonight. On into tomorrow. And we're finding low pressure starting to develop in the Atlantic. Major area of low, significant storm. Focus on the south, bringing the risk of heavy rain and heavy snow with that area of low pressure. Low pressure moves out of the way into the low countries as we go through Friday, turns wind into the northeast. Notice higher pressure over Scandinavia as early as the weekend with the ECM trials there compared to what the other model runs are showing. That means that the low pressure coming off the Atlantic sunny into Monday is having a real struggle to get in. We move on into the early part of next week. Low pressure actually being diverted south. It's a very different ECM run. You'll think it's an outlier compared to the other model output, but who knows. And then a proper blocking area of high pressure setting up to the north of Scotland, up to Scandinavia, switching the wind around to what looks like potentially cold or even a very cold, bitterly cold easterly. So by the time we get through to about days 8-9, we bring in a gale force easterly wind, courtesy of a Scandinavian blocking area of high pressure, and no doubt driving in a lot of snow from the east as well, particularly as this area of low pressure comes up from the south into that cold air. So bitterly cold and snowing with the ECM 12Z and maintaining those cold easterly winds. That Scandinavian high is going nowhere fast, maintaining those cold east winds right the way up to the end of the ECM run. Check that out. Absolutely incredible ECM. If that came off, this is how we could potentially turn this, what is already a cold, very cold January, could potentially turn it into a severe sub-zero CT January. And it's not very often I get to say that, but if, but it probably won't, but if that ECM run came off, that is how we get a potential for a sub-zero CT January. Still bitterly cold with those easterly winds maintained by the Scandinavian high all the way up to the 21st January. Do you want to look at the upper air temperatures with that ECM run? We could have a look at that. So again, we've got pretty cold upper air temperature at the moment, to be honest, and been cold since Christmas. Already quite a lengthy cold spell. This we can't downplay what's happened, but of course as the wind gets into the east, it'll turn even colder. So there we see as early as about, so this is interesting, at like 96 hours we're already bringing that bitterly cold air in from the east there. I mean, that's only like 5 days away. So what is the ECM seeing that the other model output isn't seeing? Anyway, we find those cold easterly winds flirting with those eastern regions. and those cold upper air temperatures flirting with the east as well. Heading on beyond that, the east wind strengthens. So again, very cold air coming in from the east. We are talking about kind of almost beasts from the east levels of cold, but real beasts is like here with a minus 15 to minus 20 Celsius iceberg across eastern Europe. But we're certainly very cold. Minus 16 Celsius iceberg is into the low countries there, just about putting some of that air in on those easterly winds as well. Bit of modification there for the south. That low comes up but could deliver significant snow. And then in comes like minus 12 Celsius iceberg on those easterlies. Again, very, very cold. Very, very cold ECM run. Goodness knows what the CET will be by that point. Will certainly be sub-zero, I would have thought. And, well, what is the ECM seeing that the other model output isn't seeing? What is it on? Now, we want to go, I think, to there. And again, just look at those upper air temperatures in depth. So, again, misses below on Thursday into Friday. So, again, we've got a warm sector with that. It's to the north of a warm sector. We have the greatest risk of significant disruptive snow. We want to get that. Basically, we want snow like through the Midlands, Central, we want that low be as far south as it possibly can be. And maybe a final shift southwards a little bit anyway. Beyond that, we go into those cold northerly winds, and then the cold air to the east is gathering. So, again, we've got all this cold air sitting just to the east of us. When we get wind round to the east later next week, if this comes off, then we bring in those bitter cold upper air temperature by 12 Celsius iceberg, for example, coming in from the east. Looks like a snow-laden easterly. Going colder than that, potentially with the upper air temperatures in the extended as well, and just maintaining those bitterly cold upper air temperatures right way through to the 21st of January. And what about precipitation? Finally, so this is how the ECM is handling things with that rain, snow, wintry mix tonight, mostly rain down the south. Some quite heavy bursts mixed in places as well. Then we've got all of that precipitation coming out. This isn't showing. Let's go there. This is showing, should be showing, I think, where there's a risk of snow coming in with this. Maybe not. So maybe we don't get. Anyway, never mind. So, again, we've got the wintry mix coming in tonight and tomorrow. Then that low heading in on Thursday into Friday. So the snow risk with that is through Wales into the Midlands, where we've got the brightest, most vibrant of colours. That's where the greatest snow risk is. Rain down in the south, snow up in towards northern parts of England with that as well. But we'll be particularly focused, of course, on the Midlands and into northern parts of into northern England and Wales as well. After that, well, things are drying out. Another system trying to get in from the Atlantic being blocked by that Scandinavian high, could be all sorts of funny games with that. And then we're into those cold easterly winds, and that brings increased risk of snow in from both the east and also from the south. All of this will be snow. There's nothing marginal about any of this. So by around the middle of January, if this ECM run comes off, big if of course, all of this is snow. That is all snow. This is all snow. The upper air temperatures are colder to be supporting snow everywhere by the middle and second half of January. And on it goes. That gets us to the end of the ECM run. We've still got snow showers piling in from the east on those strong and bitterly cold easterly winds. Gracious, I don't know, do you? Still over 400 concurrent viewers, 242 likes on the stream. Please smash that like button and let YouTube know that you are enjoying this stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for what has been an amazing live stream. So we just got to go here. Kieran is telling me that one and that one. Okay, so again, this is where there's a risk of significant snowfall, I think, if this is right. So check that out. Wales into the Midlands, Thursday to Friday, most red colours, snowing like mad there, potentially. Through there, looks like a significant snow event, doesn't it? Not much down in the south. Beyond that, we're into those easterly winds, and the snow risk just piles up. So by the end, we've gone red, haven't we? Across most parts of the country, lots of snow covering the country by the end of the ECM 12Z. Darth Vader has arrived! Thank you so much, Darth Vader. Been on a live stream tonight. Absolutely unbelievable. So much, my friend. PDM Future, Epic Stay Watch. Glad to be part of the potential historic weather event. Thank you so much, my friend. Been good, hasn't it? Kieran, Gab is turning into a late Santa. Let's do this again. Kieran saying Gab is turning into a late Santa Claus. Deliver us all a late Christmas present. Thank you so much. It's not me, it's the weather gods. It's the weather gods. Finally, after all these years, giving me something to work with. I don't know, but we'll go wait and see how it all works out. I reckon, well, what's the ECM? What do you think about ECM run? Like, could that come off, like, as only like 6 hours? Really, it's got quite a significant Scandinavian high. So, I don't know. The ECM, not normally wrong, I have to say, at 96 hours. But the other models do have that high pressure lurking to the northeast, or most of them do. No, we're just gonna wait and see how this works out. Interesting times ahead. Thank you so much for an amazing live stream. Everyone, been absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much, everyone. So, hello to D Gans. Good evening to you. Well done, Gav. What a great live stream. Thank you so much, my friend. Thanks so much to Nick Wills. So much for being here. Great live stream, mate. No problem at all, my friend. Thanks so much to Bowling Thunderstorms. Good evening to you. And thank you so much to Among Us. I love Among Us. What's the state expected in Birmingham? So, yeah, on the face of it, Birmingham should do well, quite elevated, usually does well in these situations. So it might be a bit further north. If there's a shift southwards, Birmingham will be in pole position. So, just watch this space. We'll know for definitively, hopefully, anyway, tomorrow. Right, thank you so much to James098, and thank you so much to SB for moderating on the live stream. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'm so sorry to all of you that have been in the live chat, but I haven't been able to shout out. It is so busy in the live chat tonight that I just haven't had, I haven't had time to shout everybody out. It's impossible, to give everybody a shout out. Hello to Fast on Earth. Good evening to you, my friends. It's impossible to give everybody a shout out, but please know that your support is so greatly appreciated. And thank you so much for being here with us on this amazing live stream. I just got to shout out our super chatters. So, thank you so much for your kindness and for your generosity to Sparky Peter. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Graham Dolan. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Conobo. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Harvey Harbour, Oliver Harbour. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity, and thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Stephen Flynn. Gab, your thoughts on the ECM 12Z snow decks on WX charts? If it comes off, not out of the question. The question is the ECM going to come off? Is it just gone off on a tangent and it's lost the plot? Or will be revealed. I think that's Harkin. Stoke for Northampton. I'm in Northamptonshire. On a couple of the models like Uppercase, we're doing okay. A couple of the models, we're a bit too far south. So, we're just going to wait and see. There's still a lot to be determined, I think, with the exact detail of this area of flow. So, let's just wait and see how we're looking tomorrow. We're going to come back same time, same place, 7 p.m. tomorrow for another Snow Watch. Hopefully, we will have, model agreement across the high-res models there. And with that, we're going to wrap this up. So I've been here over an hour, which is longer than I thought I was going to be here for. But it's so interesting and intriguing that we had to make it an epic this one, didn't we? So thank you so much for an amazing live stream. Tomorrow, again, for 6 a.m. UK weather forecast. There'll be a 10 to 14 day video. And then, of course, in the evening, same time, same place, 7 p.m., we'll do another Snow Watch, go through the high res, we'll go through the 12Z, and we'll see how things are looking then. So if you've enjoyed this stream, come back, same time, same place, tomorrow, and we will resume this then. You enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening, and for this one, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon, and bye for now, everyone. Thank you so much. Woo! Have a good night.